Hello. My name is Emily. I am making a Sims 2 series called Honeyed, and I've been neglecting it for like way too long. I wanted to make, oh god, it's been like 2 years, and then I finally started filming start of this year, I think, and jab. I just stopped, essentially. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep working at it. But instead of doing that right now, I'm going to instead remake all my Sims into Paralives and make the bakery that they all work at in Paralives and keep neglecting the show itself and have fun with this. I've already made Lottie and Isla in a different save file, but I think I'm just gonna remake them. But because I'm bored of them, I'm gonna start with someone else first. And I reckon Milo might be a good boy. I'm gonna get let me get a photo of the boy right here. Right here. He's looking quite cunty. He's looking beautiful. Alright, that's my reference picture. I think I'm just gonna talk about it as well. While I don't know if I can multitask. Fuck. I have notes. Should I get my notes? I'm gonna get notes because I kind of don't remember it, but I do. I swear I haven't been neglecting them that badly. Okay, maybe I have. Because this is the book that I've written all of my notes in. I literally have like tabs of like Milo, James, Isla is who I got up to. I don't think I made anyone more than that, but it literally has like so much information on all of them. I wrote caring, considerate, loyal, cheerful, practical, warrior. Anyway, that's Milo. I'll keep talking as I make. I like to just make them completely naked because I'm a freak. No, because I need just like a base to start with. I think also, I have to do eyebrows first. First of all, perfect, beautiful Milo eyebrow. One of the most notable things about Milo and how I've drawn him always has been his like triangle. I'm just gonna, here's the picture. So the eyebrows are like massive. They're big. I did record like a whole spiel on Milo, but I kind of fucking hated it. Also, it was at the start of the video, and I think I was still a bit nervous. So here's me redoing it. Milo was one of my first OCs that I made when I was like 12, and he kind of just stuck around. When I first wanted to make a Sims 2 series, I was like, I don't really know what to do, but I want to make something. And then I remembered that he existed, and I was like, fuck it. Milo's always been a pair with James, formerly known as Luke. Don't worry about it. But I wrote a lot of like gay love stories with them and like kind of went into their lore a little bit. Not really. So I guess that's what Honeyed is me going into their lore and kind of expanding on a world past just them and incorporating them into this big awesome story. Yeah. Milo is one of the main characters in Honeyed. He is an employee at the bakery. And you, in the first episode, you're kind of following him and then James, and you're kind of seeing over the course of the first episode how their lives are like, they're kind of just missing each other, and they're, you know, it's almost like they're fated to be together, like, but they just wrong time, right person, and then they finally meet. I don't know. Milo, I've written him to be, he's a very funny guy, but very caring. He's very no sensitive soul. He's probably, yeah, he's one of my favorite characters that I've written. I love the way I've written him. Obviously I can put a lot of my humor into him as well, and he's like my comedic relief, but also really sensitive. Yeah, I'm looking forward to him. And I think I've also found the perfect voice actor for him. Have I messaged him about it? No, he auditioned and then I added him on Discord and then I just fell off the face of the planet. But I'll let him know. So yeah, I'm really excited because I want a good voice for this guy, I think. Okay. After a bit, I don't mind what it looks like. It's not horrible. I think maybe it's the hair. It's not just the hair. It's not just the hair. Honestly, maybe it might be the hair. I don't know. Maybe he looks too kid-like. Like this might kind of be the vibe. I just think it's covering his. It is covering his like eyebrows, which are kind of a crucial Milo thing. I don't know why I'm trying to make it sim version of him, because the sim version is a lot of trial and error to make him look like the artwork I made of him, which the Milo that is in my Sims 2 series is not. His aura isn't 100% there. I just did the best with what I was working with. So maybe within Paralives I can bring his aura back. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't love it either. Actually, I don't mind it. I don't love it. Yeah, sure. Also, maybe I should also change these. Whoa! He has thick legs. Sheesh! Ew. Okay. There's Milo! Here he is. The jumper is still throwing me off, but I think that's just the way the jumper is. Cause this looks fine. Cause when he's naked, he's fine. Keela is next. Again, I've made Isla and Lottie kind of bored. Alright, I'm gonna mess around with Keela and then come back. I don't think I was talking about Keela at all when I was making them. I think I just completely forgot to do that. So here I'm doing it now. Keela was a kind of just like a sim that I made, essentially. I didn't write them. They weren't like an OC that I had prior to. I think I just wanted to make a really cool as fuck looking sim with some really cool as fuck custom content that I had. And that's what I did. That's what Keela is. Keela is an employee at the bakery. They know the boss man Luca through Keela's mom. Luca and Keela's mom knew each other. Then Keela got a job there. Keela is also a tattoo artist, which is really awesome. Keela's just like, fuck it, literally, I was like, I want to make a cool as fuck sim. I want them to be cool as fuck. I want them to look awesome. I want them to have awesome life. And that's what Keela is. Still looking for a voice actor for Keela. If anyone is interested in playing a sim that I literally created just to be fucking awesome. I think I like that your credentials have to be awesome and cool, and that's it, and then you're hired. No, maybe I should actually sell voice acting for Keela. They are funny. They're Milo's friends. They love to curse while gaming Marvel Rivals. They love to tell people to die. They're very practical. They get the job fucking done. But they also love their friends and love the people in their lives. And take good care of them and stuff. That's Keela. This is Keela. I think I'm honestly kind of happy with that one. Honestly, kind of don't mind. Maybe James next? This is not my James. James kind of fell a bit. This is where my audio kind of fell out, and kind of good too, because it did cut back in, but I was yapping about absolutely nothing. I think at this point I was delirious, and I kind of didn't want to keep going, but I did anyway. So we're gonna talk about James, and what a sweet boy he is. I wrote James with the name Luke prior to, is why I said he used to be called Luke, but when I revisited these characters, I simply forgot that fact, and I fully believed I had named him James in the past, so I just stuck with James, because I think that suits his character more. I also know too many Lukes now. But do you kind of see why I don't really care about this character? He's kind of just like a white man. He's like the most whitest white man ever. I don't give a fuck. I talked a lot about struggling to write James as a character, which is still kind of true. I'm slowly getting an idea of what I want from him as a character, but mostly the archetype I was trying to go for, it was like Adrian Agreste. Like sad boy, but really lovely, but then a little bit very angsty as well. I'm still kind of trying to find that mark. It's getting there. But yes, rich white boy, never had a job, but is also has the problem of being neglected and emotionally abused and manipulated. And then he goes out into the world and he finds Milo, and he's like, wow, this is what life could be like. That's James. That's James' character. I kind of fucking hate him. You know? Like, he kind of sucks. I think the way... What did I write down for him? I can have a look, actually. Okay, James. He's analytical. He's cautious. He's disciplined. He's patient. He's realistic. He's self-critical. And he's tactful. So he hates himself. Yeah, as he should. Huh? Looking like this. Sorry, I'm actually gonna go into some lore. Okay. The first episode follows Milo and James. It starts off at a train station, and you follow Milo, and you can see James in the background. And you're like, oh my god, are they connected somehow? And then you follow Milo, and then it cuts back to the train station where James is, and then it follows James. And then there's a few moments throughout the episode. I say a few. I think there's one moment in the episode where they almost cross paths again, but then they just miss each other again, like in the train station. They eventually meet. No shit. They eventually meet, and something happens. that's essentially the synopsis of the first episode. I think I'm I'm really struggling to like make me yearn for them and like be like, oh my god, they're so cute, they belong to each other. And James, he really falls flat to me every single time. So I think that's something that I just need to work on. Also, I don't have a voice actor for James yet. If anyone wants to audition and help me write him to be better, literally, like, go for it. We're getting there. We're gonna make Lottie. Okay, again, I just rambled about nothing. Lottie's backstory. There is so much to Lottie's backstory. None of which I can really tell you, but I can tell you a lot about her character without spoiling anything, and I don't know why I didn't. Anyway, Lottie. She is a new employee to the bakery. You meet her in the first episode. It's her first day, or it's like a kind of just, it's not a first day. It's like, whatever it's called, onboarding. You meet her, and actually, maybe I can't fucking tell you anything. She's a very crucial part of the story. She comes from a very tough background. She has been in an abusive family. Again, I can't really tell you much more about it, but that is a crucial part to it. And she's coming here. She's made it on her own. She's independent. She's a baddie. She's lovely, but she doesn't want to get attached to anyone. On the exterior, I've made her quite like bubbly looking and very like light, and I put a lot of colors on her. She's blonde, she's blue-eyed, but I've made her personality very reserved. She doesn't want to get close to anyone. She just kind of wants to live her life, go get paid, get that money, and then go home, and then just like live and not get in anyone's way. She's sad, she's traumatized, she's had a lot going on. She's too afraid, but then she meets someone and she's like, okay, maybe I will let someone in, this particular person, because they are quite lovely. Yeah, I really like how I've written Lottie, and I like the character arc that I've made her go on. I'm very excited for this one. She is definitely built from my trauma. And if you know me, you'll probably be like, yep, there it is. Don't call it out though, don't tell me if you notice, but this whole show is coming from my brain, so a lot of the characters kind of also fall under me and what I'm like, and my trauma and struggles and my pain and suffering and stuff. A lot of her in Honeyed is her like being like, man, don't talk to me, don't come close to me, don't be my friend. I don't want to get anyone involved in my life because I'm so evil and dark, and I don't want to care about people. I don't want people to care about me because I'm so independent and cool and dark and damaged. I'm a damaged person. That's essentially Lottie's. That's essentially what Lottie is in this story. Saying, this is a Lottie shirt if I've ever fucking seen one. Yeah, sure. Vibes, gloomy as fuck. Social perk. Alright. The last one, besides like all kind of the side characters, would be, and Isla, who I've already made, and I like Luca. Luca is not really, he's a character I've written like his kind of archetype before in other things that I've wanted to. Once again, my audio cut out right so I was going on a spiel about the character. I think that's really funny that happened multiple times. Luca was an archetype that I had written before in other stories, but they never went anywhere. So I kind of brought this kind of dad figure back, very caring, charming man that wants to like look after and does look after a bunch of hopeless kids that don't know what they're doing with their lives. I love this man, I love this character. I have so many opportunities and I have written so many fun dynamics between so many characters. Literally every character, I think I enjoy the dynamic I've written with Luca, mostly because I think I've written him to be very just a chill guy, but like he has his morals, he has his shit going on. I don't know, I feel very confident in the kind of person I've written Luca to be. He's lovely. I didn't really talk about what he does. He's the owner of the bakery. He's the owner of the cafe that Honey is kind of centered around. Yeah, big boss man. Gone through a lot. I hope I make people cry with his backstory. I hope people are like, oh my god, this is so sad, but I love him. Because that's how I feel about him. Wait. Where was it? Whoa! He looks beautiful. Okay, again, not what I'm going for. Do I just fucking make him Jesus? Gee, look at this. Maybe. It's up and back. That might have to do. Okay, it might just have to be this, because that's, I think, the closest I'm getting. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna put eyeliner on him. I don't mind. I feel like it's... Is it missing? It's kind of missing the Luca factor. He does have tattoos, so I will put tattoos on him. Just what they've given me, really. Because that's... It's all I can do. But imagine he is a tatted up man. God, he's built like a Dorito. Dear God. Oh yeah, I haven't even spoken about Luca. Luca? Okay, it took a second, but I merged them all together, and I made Isla. Look how cute! Yeah, this is Isla. This is Milo's sister. I completely forgot to talk about Isla at all, because I wasn't making her, and I didn't think to talk about her. Not that it matters, because I'm doing this anyway. Isla was kind of a close, like, second maid to Milo and James. I feel like she's a character that I've had before, but just not with her exact name and everything. But just very, like, loud, opinionated, very boisterous. But I delve into her depression and stuff, and that's fun. Just writing from my own noggin and what I know and love. Yeah. Also, I had to add some Yuri in there somehow. And she is that. No, I think it's fine. Okay, we're leaving it at that. Okay, this is me the day after. Because I never really filmed an outro of any sort. This is all of them. I love them. This is Keela. Milo. I don't mind him, I think. Isla. Love, she's so cute. James, honestly, he looks pretty good as well. I kind of don't hate him as much. Like, I could change him, you know? Luca, he looks so sad. Accurate. Lottie looks very angry again. Lore accurate. I'm probably gonna make the bakery, but I'm probably just gonna voice that over and also maybe not do it in this video. But this is them. Yippee!